Alright, welcome to my NBA skins early gameplay and review. So there are two brand new official NBA skins coming to Fortnite tomorrow. So obviously not tonight's item shop reset, but tomorrow, the same time, the Shelby GT500 is coming, which I already did a full gameplay and review on. So shout out to Epic Games for sending me these two skins early. So the skins in question are Courtside Axo and Stix. So there's going to be a huge bundle for 2,200, which includes both of these skins. Otherwise, Stix right here is 1,200 V-Bucks, and he also has a Lego version. And then Courtside Axo is also 1,200, with a Lego style as well. For back blings, we've got the Mobile Minitron, which is Reactive. And then we've got the Baller's Duffel. So the Baller's Duffel is 300 sold separately, and the Minitron is 400. For pickaxes, we've got the Wireframe Dribbler and then the Whistle Pick. And both of these are 500 V-Bucks sold separately. And then there's two emotes, the Ball Control. You can see it's like a Harlem Globetrotter trick here. And you pull out a ginormous one and make a little snowman. So this one's going to be 300. And then Nothing But Net is 300 as well. Make a swish and it literally says that as well. So as mentioned, all of that for 2,200. So both of these skins come with styles. It says he knows a lottle about the game. Get it? Axolotl? That's pretty funny. So you can choose from an East jacket or a West jacket. And if you're an NBA fan, you'll know the playoffs are going on right now. As a kid growing up, I was a huge Eastern Conference fan because the Bulls were there. Bulls and Magic were my two favorite teams. So you can see that all the Eastern Conference teams are fully displayed there. There's the Bulls on the front. We got the Raptors, the Magic, including the Cavs, the Knicks, etc. Pacers on there too. And then we got the Western Conference jacket as well. I love the Suns over there. Of course, the Lakers. Ooh, even the Seattle Supersonics. Sean Kemp, Detlef Schrempf, Gary Payton. Wow, they got the old school Seattle on there. Love that. The old Portland Trailblazers logo. Look at the Denver Nuggets logo. I don't even remember that one. Sadly, they still have New Orleans Hornets. It doesn't say Charlotte Hornets. The Dallas Mavericks, that's the old Mavericks logo. I love that. Lots of throwbacks to when I watched basketball all the time. Cool. So for accessory, you can put this headband on, which matches the conference you pick as well. You can see it's blue for East and red for West. Or you could do a hat, which likewise mimics the jacket. So here's the blue one. And there's the red one. Now luckily you can toggle the tail off if you don't like that. It just seems a little out of place. Looks like a giant tongue or a fruit roll-up or something. But you can take it off if you want, which is perfect. And then for Stix, it says this fish has got the moves. And he has the same East and West jacket, except his is zipped up. So I actually prefer this one. And then he also has a headband, which matches the conference you pick. And then he can also put a cap on, which takes away his spiky mohawk on the top. So I'll be honest here, I love the NBA, I love that this is an official collab, but I'm not really feeling the two skins they selected. These are meme skins, so why did they pick those of all the skins to be official NBA skins? I don't know. I just feel like it's a serious collab with the NBA, and yet they did the least serious skins they could. Now, it is kind of funny because look, they kind of made Fish Stick's face into a basketball. It looks like a court as well. Same thing for his legs, and same thing for Axel. So they kind of ran with the joke, but I don't know. I feel like we could have had some really cool skins here. So the apparel is nice. I would love one of those jackets in real life with all the logos displayed. That's perfect. But again, they're the meme skins. Fish Stick, Axel, come on. Why did they do that? I guess we'll see how they play in game though. We'll start with Stix. For a glider, of course, we can use Hang Time. It's a nice basketball glider. We got a ton of fish stick wraps, but you're gonna mostly see your jacket, which is that awesome red and black or blue, depending on which conference you pick. Okay, here we go. Let's check out Hang Time. Remember, this has a nice tune to it. I think this would work way better if the backboard was orange, but it still fits the overall theme. So not too shabby. Okay, so we've got the Western Conference jacket on, which is red. And we got the NBA duffel bag. So you can see the NBA logo is readily apparent on the back bling. It's on the jacket as well. And a little, what is that? A hangy thing on the pickaxe. So let's do a pickaxe pull-out sound and swing animation. Here you go, I'll be quiet. So this is supposed to be a giant whistle, and it kind of sounds like that when you withdraw it. Just a little bit. Let's see if there's a splash effect. Oh, heck yeah, look at that. It literally displays the NBA logo. Okay, that's pretty sweet. How about a weak spot? That's really cool, actually. It's kind of mesmerizing. So that's interesting on the pickaxe. Let's do a 360 approach here. He looks pretty good. Like I said, his face looks like a basketball. He's even got a logo on his head there. I did not put those kicks on. Those kicks come with him automatically. And that's good because his feet are disgusting normally. I mean, his legs are kind of gross too, but... So not bad. All around. I love the jacket, like I said. I prefer this zipped up version. I'm wondering about his aim down sights. We'll check that in a second because he's got that fin on his head. How about in the dark? Anything glow? Got a nice contrail on the pickaxe, but I don't see anything glowing. How about first person? Hey, you can't even tell he's a fish with this. Because you see the jacket mostly, and his hands are kind of covered up. How about normal aim down sights? Okay, that's not too bad. So it looks like you get a clear view of the Grizzlies, the Spurs, a little bit of the Suns, the Rockets, and then the Hornets, Timberwolves, Warriors, and Clippers if you kneel down. But the aim's not too bad. Looks like his face does interact with the wrap a little bit, unfortunately. Okay, let's swap the headband off. So the back bling doesn't really do anything other than that little keychain going up and down. That's about it. So let's change him to the East style and we'll put the cap on. Okay, so I feel like this back bling goes better with the East version of the jacket just because it has more blue than red in it. And the baseball hat looks pretty good. Yeah, that's a much cleaner aim down sights. So for the East, you see 76ers. Ooh, who's that? That's the Wizards, okay. And my favorite, the Bulls. Looks like the Heat are also visible there. When you crouch and move, you see the Pistons, Pacers, Nets, Hawks. That's about it. So his face still merges in with the wrap, though. Take a look from the front again. His shorts turn blue. Did his shoes change? I'll have to see in the locker. Hold on, let me see if the shoes change. Oh, they do, yeah. So they're blue there and they're red right there. Okay. It's pretty sweet. Okay, so here he is with no back bling. Yeah, I think that's better because then you can see all the logos on display. Some of the emotes, ball control. It's a pretty long emote. And then here's the nothing but net. Not bad. Okay, let's try the other pickaxe and the other back bling on him. So for the mobile Minitron, let's see what it does. It looks like it might count your limbs because it says basketballs X0. And the Minitron rotates the NBA logo up there. Oh, it went up to 1 there. It went up to 2. So it must be on a limbs. Let's see if you turn it off, what happens? It just doesn't count. It does the exact same thing, but it doesn't count the limbs. Unfortunately, my friend is not on to help me test. Yeah, then... Oh, wait, it's still going up there, so I don't know. I'm going to have to go into a real match with this and get in a limb or two and see what happens. So only the top rotates. Nothing happens on the big display. Let's turn the lights off. Oh, wow, so it's got a beautiful glow to it. You can see the mini lights spread all around. It's pretty cool. So it is a bit bulky, though. It does have the red in it, it does have the blue, so it could theoretically work with either East or West jacket. Let's open a chest and see if that does anything. No, that's not what we're counting, so it must be a limbs. So yeah, it is kind of bulky. Doesn't affect your aim in because it's so far out. This pickaxe, let's see what that does. Here's what it sounds like. It's got a nice swing sound. Nice contrail too. Let's see if this one makes the NBA logo. Oh, heck yeah, it does. It's not bad. No weak spots. Okay, so I don't know. I'm partial to the blue myself, but whichever you prefer in terms of the east or west, not bad. Despite being a meme skin, yeah, I kind of like this, but I gotta see him in game. Okay, let's try Axo. Okay, so here we are. I've left the tail on. I put his beanie on. I've got the West jacket. Yeah, so definitely not a fan of the tail right off the rip. I think that looks a bit silly, goofy, whatever you want to call it. Does not look the best with the tail on. I really think this pickaxe could go with either skin because it matches both jackets. Let's take a look from the front. Okay, yeah, I mean, he looks pretty good too. How about in the dark, though? I feel like his body glows. Yeah, he kind of lights up a little bit. So Fish Stick is the more low-key character, for sure. How about his aim down sights? Okay, so he's much taller than Fish Stick, but the beanie covers up most of his head. Looks like he does not merge into the weapon that much. How about on a shotgun? A little bit on the shotgun. So I'd say his aim down sights, despite being taller, is a little better than Fish Stick's was. How about his first person? Yeah, that looks good too. Mostly see his jacket there. So we're going to go east. We're going to put the sweatband on. We're going to take the tail off. We're going to put the duffel bag on and go to the whistle. All right, let's see how that looks. Okay, so without the beanie on, he's got a lot going on his head. Holy smokes, his hair looks crazy. I do like the headband, though, but I feel like the beanie might be a necessity. Let's see what it looks like. Yeep. Yeah, so... oof, those are actually kind of creepy. They're creeping me out. Is that what all the Axo skins look like? I guess I haven't really ran him to know that, but... I don't know. Yeah, so I think headband on him looks a lot better. The duffel bag looks pretty good. He's a taller character than Fish Stick, so maybe this actually goes with him. And Fish Stick is supposed to have the Jumbotron. I don't know. I kind of prefer the other pickaxe just because it has a better contrail. They have the same splash, so that doesn't matter. Definitely a fan of the blue, though. Not because I'm partial to the Eastern Conference either. It just looks better, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Not bad. Okay, let's hop in to a real game with the Jumbotron and see what it does. Yeah, the blue looks so clean in the dark. I like it a lot. His kicks look good. There's gunfire over there. That could be an AI. Let's go see. They don't die within a while. They're definitely an AI. Oh, man. Yes, these are AIs. 100% AIs. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to focus on the back bling. Okay, that was pretty sweet. But why didn't it give me a kill count? It still says 0. Huh. I feel like it got more high pitched there too. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, that's a nice reactivity though. I'm just not understanding why that first one didn't count. Alright, let's see if it can get more high pitched. Oh, here we go. Another AI, let's go. I feel like it is getting more high-pitched. This is a fun backbling, I'm not gonna lie. Despite the bulky nature of it, it's pretty cool. Give me some more AI. So far, none of these have been real people, so I'm enjoying this. Okay, wait, there's a lot of gunfire. This could be another AI. Yes, they are AIs. 2 more? Let's go! Okay, here we go. Oh, that time it did. Da-da-da-da-da-da, charge! Okay, so it must work its way up to that. Let's see if it resets. Yeah! Okay, so 3 limbs. And it gets higher and higher each time. And then on the fourth one, it goes, da-da-da-da-da, charge. Yeah, the count is still one behind, though, which is kind of strange to me. So I'm not going to lie. Back blings like this are really fun because they give you incentive to get more kills. You want to keep going to hear the next jingle. Oh, there we go. That looks like an AI. Sweet. Oh, just kidding. That might be a real player. Okay, that guy actually hit me really hard. I don't know if that was a real player or not. Okay, that's a real player. Okay, we got some more gunfire up here. Oh, these are AIs! We gotta kill him quick before that real guy comes. This could make it go da-da-da-da-da-da. That is so cool. Da-da-da-da-da-da. This guy's back for more. It's Batman. He's running for his life. Why? He has me on the ropes. Why would he run? That dude had me dead. Like, literally dead. I hit him a few times and he got scared. Well, there you go. I was actually quite impressed with the skins. More so Stix, than Courtside Axo. So if I could recommend one, it would definitely be Stix. But overall, I think this back bling's the best part of the entire set. So, sold separately, remember, this is 400 V-Bucks, and I think that's definitely worth it. At first, it was a bit bulky, but I thought it was fun just getting more and more limbs to hear that build up, the build up, the build up, and then the charge sound. Very cool. And who knows, maybe on a lot of limbs, it'll do something special. So, could they have picked better skins for this? Absolutely. But the back bling is top-notch, the pickaxes were great, and the apparel is good too. It's just the characters of choice, I don't know. I feel like it should have been more of a serious collab than Mimi, Fish Stick, and Axolotl. Regardless, NBA, awesome. Fortnite, awesome. Collabing the two together, perfect. So there you go. They come out tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like is always appreciated, and don't forget to use my supporter creator code, which is Tabor time.